Hi, everybody. We're recording. It's late. We've gone on this Odyssey.
We got some good news and we got some bad news. We're deciding on, we kind of agreed on a rebrand. So we decided we're going to retire the Real Bros podcast. It was fun. It was a fun name, I guess. I kind of got tired of it. I got tired of people calling me a real bro. It started getting annoying.
They did. A lot of people did it too. That's the thing.
Yeah, I know, but
And I think
I got annoyed with
it got to the point where it's almost used as like an offensive term to us. Like,
to me especially.
yeah.
We wanted something that actually like represented who we are and what this podcast is about. So from here on out, we're officially split screen, and currently we are split screen because Christian's in Kansas City, I'm back home in Wichita, and we're kind of doing this over Zoom. So
You want to tell them where you kind of got the idea for the name? Because Sebastian's the one who got the name for split screen, but it kind of...
so we're brothers, but we grew up living two completely different lives, two different personalities, both of us. We just got into an argument not 2 minutes ago, but we're back live. We're here. It is.
This is our second take. This is our second take.
We got two different perspectives, and for most of our lives, we weren't even on the same path. But movies change that. Every time we sit down and we watch a film, whether we're together or not, it's like two different perspectives sharing the same screen. We might agree, we might disagree, we might argue, we might not argue, we might just see things completely different. But that's what makes these podcasts and these conversations fun, and we get to know each other more.
I think that's the biggest thing
too.
is like we get to know each other more. And like I think that I've told this to you, but like these podcasts have kind of been helping us get to know one another a lot.
Right.
And especially when we get to actually watch the movies together, which I think for a good majority of these movies we've seen them all together.
But this podcast isn't just about movies. It's about two brothers who finally found something that brought them together. So,
yeah.
Welcome to Split Screen. Let's talk about Odyssey.
Tell me what you remember.
A wife, a son. Help me go home.
Do we want to spoil this for people?
I think that the people have had 2,700 years to know this story. So I would like it
That's
if we
true, but Christopher Nolan made this his own movie.
That's true. I think
He made the story his own.
I'm going to say we're going to try our best not to spoil this, but if so, be mindful. I guess we can say that if we know that we want to say something spoilerish, although things will just pop up, proceed with your own, I guess.
It's true, though. I mean, it's not really spoiling because the trailer kind of gives it away.
Yeah. Like, we'll say things, and I you know what,
Let's just say that ending it's a happy ending, right?
Yeah. If you have not seen the Odyssey by the time you're listening to this, still listen to us and everything. Or pause this, come back to it, but go see the Odyssey. That way you know what we're talking about, just to experience it.
You can even read the book.
This is an experience. How did you actually read the book? Because that might be something, too, that people can look into.
I read the book. Let me look real quick. I don't even know what this app is called. Let me see.
And you can get this on your phone, everybody, to listen to it.
So it's called 11 Reader. This company bought like the rights to Sir Michael Caine. If you don't know Sir Michael Caine, he's the butler on Batman Begins, Dark Knight, the Christopher Nolan movies. But they use his voice. They use like AI, but they also use his voice to narrate the poem, quote unquote, the book. And it's pretty cool.
How was it, like, the overall listening to that?
The book?
Yeah.
It was cool.
Like,
I had to keep looking
easy?
up, like, no, it was not easy. It's all old English. Like, everything is just, like, super old and sounds, to me, weird. But, like, as the chapters went on, it was, like, way easier to understand. But I had to keep, like, looking up, like, okay, what's going on in this chapter? What's going on in this chapter? But after the whole thing, it all made sense. It all came together.
I saw a TikTok today where it's like, this is considered, the book is considered an epic poem, And the person was actually singing the poem because I guess that's what you would do in ancient Greek times is you would sing the story,
Who
which
sang?
just like people would sing this story, the story
So
of
is that
Odysseus.
was that the point of like the beginning of the movie then,
Yeah, so like
where he's singing but he's actually just talking
yeah,
around?
so it's like who is
Travis
it?
Scott.
Travis Scott, the singer who also
He's
wrote
like
an
the
original
Baron
song. Like he starts this movie off by singing, and it's like
or the
listen
Bard, not the Baron, the Bard.
as I tell you the story of Odysseus. And so it makes sense as to why he's there, because not only is Travis Scott a singer, but technically in like ancient Greek times you would sing this as your poem.
He's not a singer. He don't sing. He's a rapper. He's an artist. He uses autotune a lot, but that's his thing.
He has an original song in this.
The ending song, the credit
Yeah.
song, it's a good song. I like it. We seen this opening night. Let's start there. We seen this opening night in
We saw it
IMAX.
in
Me and
IMAX.
Christian, just us two. We had the best seats in the house, and it was a packed house.
Oh
What
my
time did we
God.
see it?
We saw it at 10:25 at night.
On a Thursday, and it was packed, right?
Like I didn't think it was going to be busy, and it was like wall to wall people.
What'd you think of it in IMAX?
I liked it in IMAX. I mean, it wasn't 70 millimeter IMAX like everybody says go see, but then again, that's nearly impossible.
Hopefully one day we get it here in Wichita.
Side note on that 70 millimeter IMAX, AMC is based in Kansas. Why have they never built a 70 millimeter IMAX in this state? Like,
Is it really?
yeah. So the headquarters is at the theater that we saw Michael in.
Oh, so that's like the headquarters for the entire country or the
Yeah.
world or what?
Yeah, AMC World Headquarters is right here in the state of Kansas.
The Leawood one?
Mm-hmm.
See, I thought it was just like a corporate office or something.
No, so those are corporate offices / that's where like the main head honcho is, who's always tweeting like, "Thanks for a great weekend, everybody."
Damn,
But no,
that's crazy.
I'm still surprised that we have not had one built here. We've also not had an AMC built in the Kansas City metro since 1998 ish, because they've always just like rebought buildings.
Yeah, our AMC is a
So-
rebought building. It used to be the North Rock Legends. No, just North Rock 14.
Was it not
I
part of
wish-
like Warren or anything?
Nah, it was his own thing.
The
The
IMAX in
sound was
Wichita,
crazy.
the IMAX in Wichita, I think, is the best IMAX that I've seen. It felt like because I've seen all the things where it's like, this is what it looks like if you see it in 70 and it's a square. It felt like a perfect square to me. Like, we sat in the most perfect seats because it wasn't where I had to constantly look at different corners or anything.
We got
Like,
posters too.
I could see everything. The posters are nice. They're a very odd size, I
Can't
found
find a
out.
frame for them.
I have to
They're
go
like 30 by
to
34 or something.
I gotta go to Michael's, I guess, and get a customized frame because I want
Oh,
it
is that
framed.
what I have to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Our friend to the show, KB, said that they're having like a 50% off sale on poster frames right now.
Oh, okay. I need to go there then.
Yeah. So I'm like on it because that 30 by 34, not an easy thing to find. But no, Regal, IMAX, poppin', great sound, great imagery. Like, I think I was also noticing the people around me and how they were reacting to things.
Wasn't the guy next to you asleep?
So if he wasn't having some restless leg syndrome, in which his girlfriend had to reach over to his leg and literally stop him, he snored through like he snored for like maybe 5 minutes through like the last half of it. And I just like looked at him, and he at one point looked over at me, and I'm like, no, I'm awake for this movie right now,
I wasn't
sir.
really like paying attention to you, but it seemed like you didn't really care for the movie because your arms are crossed and you were just like,
Do you know why? Do you know why my arms are crossed though? It's because when I'm like
No.
when I'm next to people like that, I never know, am I to put my arms on the rest? Is my thing. And
Oh,
also
that's
I'm
true.
like, and also my jacket was behind me, and I really should have brought it forward because then with my arms, my legs. But like, even I saw this on 70 millimeter film, and even then yesterday my arms were still crossed, even though the seats were a little bit wider and everything, because I'm like, I'm going to be nice and share the armrest with the people next to me.
It did
and
feel like the
everything.
old days with like all the people there, and then we even had a line to get in, and then it was packed. It was crazy. It was pretty cool though. Good experience. It was fun.
And then, like I was saying at the intro of this, Sebastian and I bought which I did not think we would see these. I
Mm-mm.
thought this was internet only. We did end up
Me
both
too.
purchasing the IMAX popcorn buckets, um,
I put
which
some
were
movies in mine.
which were like $60. What movies did you put in?
No, they're $50. Just some Criterion.
I've seen people put on Twitter like Nolan movies in here,
Oh,
which is a good
that's a good idea.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah. My thing is, I
only
had
had
two
two.
copies. I had two copies of Oppenheimer, and I gave one away, so I've lost that copy. So I might have to buy it again.
Who'd
But
you give
no,
it to?
I half price books. It was the Blu-ray. It wasn't the 4K. I kept the 4K.
Oh,
Yeah. The
the one you
4K's on
tried to
my
give to me that I didn't want.
yeah. The 4K's on my Best Picture shelf. But no, it's really nice. Like it actually turns on. If you look in, there's like a scene, which I guess is a cut scene. So
That scene there is hard. So for your second time, where'd you see yours? And I'll tell you where I seen mine. First.
second time I saw it. At
Actually,
the
let me
screen-
go first because you got to see it in real film.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Go ahead.
So I seen it in Dolby. I seen it with Mom, Dad, and our Aunt Emily. And they're usually ones to talk during the movies, but they didn't talk. They didn't talk that much during this one. And Mom and Dad, they're known to fall asleep during movies sometimes, not all the time. And they stood awake the entire almost 3 hour long movie. We even got there like 30 minutes before showtime, so we were there pretty early.
Wow.
But they all enjoyed it. They all loved it. We talked about it a little in the car on the way home. So it was cool in Dolby. It was loud, super loud.
Yeah, Mom told me that it was not something that she would normally watch, but she
Yeah.
really liked it, and I was like, okay,
Yeah.
that's good. Oh yeah, so the sound quality did you notice any difference? Because Dolby is sound. I mean, sound in a sharper image. I mean, did you notice anything different, I guess?
No, it was pretty much the same, to be honest. Because IMAX sound, it's up there. That IMAX sound was roaring, like loud. Especially the one scene that I think is the loudest is when he loses his crew, and it's like the flashing lights.
Like the final boat scene.
Yeah, that was like the loudest scene, and it was loud.
I'm excited. I'm seeing it again with KB next Sunday
I
in
want to
Dolby
go see it again.
because I'm trying to get that Letterboxd stamp thing going. Those of you listening, go to your Letterboxd because they have a little like bingo card you can use and stamp to see if like what format you saw this in.
And Dolby, when I went to go see it tonight, it was packed. It was sold out.
Did you sit below or you sit up top?
We sit down low.
No one.
Yeah,
so
'cause up top, our theater's kind of weird. It's
quite literally a balcony.
like a balcony bowl type style. It's weird. I don't know. It's not like stacked going up. It's stacked going side to side. I usually sit right by I think where the base is. Because it'd be like booming right there. It'd be shaking the seats. It's pretty cool.
Oh.
So where'd you see it today? Or Saturday?
Yeah, I saw it Saturday. I went to the Screenland Armor in Kansas City, Missouri, and they last year purchased, and I found out how much this was, $120,000 70 and 35 millimeter camera in order to show the Odyssey this year.
Oh, they bought it just for this movie?
They bought it in the hopes to get the film to show this specifically for this one. They ended up getting a lot more films, so they've been showing a lot more on 70 and everything. But they bought it.
Older movies or what?
Yeah, so I got to see an Alfred Hitchcock movie from 1958 in
The
70.
Vertigo?
And then they showed their first movie they showed was One Battle After Another, which I had tickets to.
They showed that in 70?
I had tickets
Damn.
to see it, but then the part from Italy literally did not come in, so they had to cancel the show times. And then they had
do
the
what
show.
now?
So I guess there's a part of the actual projection reel that didn't come in with the full order that they got, so they had to wait on it. So they canceled the show times, refunded the tickets, but then when they had the show times, it was in March, and it was not during a. We'll just say it was not during a good time for me in March that they had the show times and everything. So I missed it in 70. Then they showed Sinners in 70, which
Wow.
I was out of town for that, so I didn't get to see that. But they've shown like little older movies here and there in preparation for the Odyssey.
That's pretty
So
cool.
yeah, so I got to see it in that. They gave one per order because I tried to get multiples of these, but one per order of a film strip here. And
That's
it's all the
cool.
same. I think it's of the trailer. And then they customized tickets, which they did
I
this for
seen
one
those on
battle
Instagram.
also. Yeah, they did this with one battle also. So they have like all these posted in their bar.
So how was the quality of the physical film?
I thought it was good.
Just good?
When you first watch film, you have to get your eyes adjusted to it because it has this what
What?
I'm gonna call a ripple effect because the first little bit of it starts in Ithaca, and there's a lot of water scenes, so they're like looking out on the ocean and everything, and you kind of see like this, and I'm showing Sebastian through our camera of like it looks like this because your eyes are getting used to film literally going through a projection and everything. But eventually, when your eyes get used to that, I noticed for a 2026 movie on actual film, it looked as beautiful as it did on IMAX. The sound quality was great, but the coloring of it was good.
So you're saying I don't need to go see it in 70 millimeter then?
I would say that I would say that IMAX was just as good as film.
Wow.
Like, I think that they did a great job with the IMAX. The film was a unique experience because of that initial, like, I'm getting used to seeing this.
Did it ever mess up or anything or no?
It never messed up. I liked seeing what's called the cigarette burn. KB taught me this phrase, where you look in the corner and you see like a little circle flash, and that's when you know the projectionist starts changing the reel, and they have like X amount of time to do it before like the next film reel literally goes through. There's 5 of them, so I try to count on this viewing.
That's cool.
The sound was good because that theater actually has like a surround sound system, which is nice.
Oh yeah,
The
that's what I was gonna
audience-
say. Okay. Let me say this real quick. Don't forget what you're talking about.
Okay.
So I went into this time watching the Odyssey, and I told myself, forget everything you know about the book, and just watch this for what it is. And so I did, and I felt like it was way better, to be quite
Just
honest
like
with you.
a different experience.
It's a different experience, a different feeling,
Mhm.
where it feels like, okay, so he can make a movie based on a 2,000-year-old book, and you can understand everything. Because like mom and dad, they didn't have that many questions, and I was surprised.
Okay, before I get back to what I was saying about the whole not understanding things. I've been
Oh.
reading on
Oh, if you guys hear that, that's my chair squeaking. My
the
bad.
return of the chair. I've been reading on Twitter where a lot of people are like, Nolan doesn't explain what Zeus's law is and everything, and I'm like,
He
wait,
does.
I think there's a point in there where they briefly explain it, but to the point where I can understand that Zeus's law means this
To have like
specifically.
hospitality for anybody that comes
Because
to
you don't know if that person could be a god.
Right.
And it's like, I don't think that we have to have like,
Right.
here's an explanation of this. It's like you can subtly say this is what this is
He
without
does.
fully doing it.
He does it with Tom Holland. I want to say Anne Hathaway does it, and so does Matt Damon,
Like they emphasize
and so
Zeus's law a
does
lot in this.
John Bernthal.
And John Leguizamo also super emphasizes it too.
John Leguizamo as well.
Yeah. What were they saying? Oh, our
Sound.
audio. Okay. Well, with sound, like at Screenland, their sound was great because they do have surround sounds. I mean, their theater is new.
Do they have like Dolby or what do they got? Do you know what they have?
I don't know what
Sony?
they have. I should look it up because they don't advertise what it is or anything. Like, but all the trailers are digital. All the trailers are digital, and then you see it literally switch to film.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, like I noticed that. I noticed because I did have to go on the second viewing. I did have to go to the bathroom, and I went during the part where they're on the Sun God's Island. And when I got back in, it was that second storm scene, and literally I was watching it from how the theater is set up is like a long hallway, and you see the screen. So I was watching it in that long hallway, and just like the flashing and the sound and everything,
Oh, the
and
big
being like,
storm.
yeah, and we sat in the middle, and I'm like, okay, I have to remember who was the person at the end, because this scene was keep going on, but I want to go sit down and just like also watching what's happening.
I'll have to go there, check that one out someday.
It's a nice theater, and they're gonna run it because this episode will be out soon, so they're running it for the next 2 weeks and everything.
That's it?
Yeah, well,
What's coming out? Like,
so
other
so
than
I should
Spider-Man.
so far, but their big theater, like their big 200 plus seater theater
Is
is
that
like
the one with
their,
like the big dude in it?
yeah, that's like their biggest screen there. So they do have to share the screen with other movies.
Mm,
And plus, they can only show it 3 times a day because of how long it
so
is.
long.
Yeah. But I don't think the runtime, wasn't affected by that.
I want to go see it in. We have a theater here. They have like it's called a director's suite,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like a smaller theater. It's probably as big as like someone's living room, and there's only like 20 seats in it, but it's so cool. I want to go see it in that.
That's a local theater too, isn't it?
Yeah, Boulevard Theaters.
Yeah. So it's kind of Nolan, not just Nolan, I guess, but there's a lot of directors nowadays who are like, you have to go see this movie in a specific format. And I mean, we've shared 3 out of the many that there are out there. I don't know. I don't know what this would feel like if I just saw it on like. That's the biggest thing. What is it going to feel like when it comes to like streaming and stuff?
I have a really good like attention to detail.
Mm-hmm.
I have a really great attention to detail when it comes to, say, like there's a little speck on my TV and it's dirty, or a fingerprint on a TV.
Yes, he does. I've seen him clean a TV before.
Anything like that, I have a good attention to detail. So I feel like if I went to go see the Odyssey in 70mm, I could most definitely tell the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know, just my attention to detail I just have like a really good attention to detail.
I will say
I want to go see it.
I will say being a Dolby person, because I love Dolby, I did notice the colors were drastically different too. They were a little bit more, for their costumes anyway, they were a little bit more muted. And I think a little
What does that
obvious. I could tell the browns looked more gray than anything, and more so any of the scenes set at night with fire.
Is this in 70mm?
This is 70mm. The night scene set in fire, I think, looked better than the daytime scenes, too.
Mm.
Yeah, but the scene that I think looked overall the best was when they went to Hades. On film looked the best. I think it looked the best on film. I think it looked the best in IMAX. That scene rocks for me.
Was there a lot of film grain you could tell?
There was when it was Calypso and him talking. I did notice that.
I like film grain.
Yeah, it makes me feel like I was back in... Honestly, there was at one point where I was like, this movie looks like it was made in the 90s. And I think it's that. Like, I feel like I was transported.
Did you see the camera that they recorded the movie on?
Like the
How
IMAX
big it
camera?
was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was
They have the one... Because they said they had one that
the
was
blimp.
like a normal, and it was like really loud. But then they had one that IMAX specifically made for Nolan, and it was quieter. But it was like really big.
I was watching TV today, and they were showing that I think Nolan is going to be on some talk shows next week, but they were showing behind the scenes footage, and this popcorn bucket we got was actually one of the cameras that was used to make the Odyssey,
It's
which
like
I did not know that.
It's like 3 times bigger than that one though.
Like I did not know that. When I saw that, I was like,
You didn't know it was a real
second.
camera?
No, I just thought this was like
What?
I
Yeah,
thought
that's
this
how it
was
looks.
your basic camera, I guess.
It's bigger than that though.
But I've read all the things where it's like Matt Damon couldn't see Anne Hathaway when they were talking
They had to use
each
mirrors.
other. Yeah, they had to use mirrors because of how big and everything it was.
Mm-hmm. But they said it felt like they were like still right there in front of each other.
And honestly, you could not tell that there was something in between them with their acting in this.
I actually did notice. It was the scene before they went to go see. It was the scene right after they seen the cannibals, because you know them big giant dudes were cannibals, right? That's what they were in the book. They went to go see Cersei, I want to say. Yeah.
Yeah, right after that.
Creepy lady in the house. So before they went to go see her, let me find bro real quick. I'm gonna get him. Hold on. I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Is it Euronymous? Like his second guy, his right hand man.
Eurylochus. There it is. So when Odysseus and Eurylochus were talking on the boat, you could tell that big ass camera was right there, because Eurylochus, there was like, you couldn't see Matt Damon in the shot. You could only see Patel, dude. What's his name?
Hamish Patel.
You could only see him. So like right there, that was one of the scenes that I saw, that you can tell that big ass camera was right there.
Mm-hmm. Let's talk. Oh, what did I want to say? I wanted to say about we can talk characters, since we're talking about some characters here.
Okay, let's name them off. Let's name off like the main ones, and then name off your favorite.
So obviously we have Matt Damon as Odysseus.
Tom Holland.
I thought
Telemachus.
I thought Matt Damon was actually really good in this.
Second time I watched, I thought the same.
Yeah. Tom Holland, yes. Telemachus. Is that how you say it? Or is that how the book says it?
Telemachus?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
I've heard so many different say...
for all of these... Odysseus said it right now?
I've also heard Telemachus.
How do they say it in the movie?
I don't even remember.
Telemachus.
If we're butchering names, everybody, this is 2,700 years old. The next one is Anne Hathaway. It's Penelope.
Who didn't really have to do in this film, to be honest.
I loved her in this.
Compared to what Matt Damon had to go through.
Right. I liked her scene where Tom Holland's asking her like what she wants, and she's like, I want Odysseus. And it's like, okay. Like, yes.
Oh, he's trying to where he's telling her like she needs to get married.
Yeah.
So he can just have to deal with one person and not hundreds of them.
Yeah. Like Anne Hathaway's in 5 movies this year.
Damn. Which ones?
She's in
Devil Wears Prada 2.
Devil Wears Prada 2.
This one.
She's in a movie called Mother Mary.
Verity.
And then the house on Oak Street.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So
we got Robert Pattinson. He's Ingenuous.
He's okay.
What do you think of him?
That's what I wanted to say, and this is kind of relates to him. Our audience was, and I kind of get that it was late, but they were a silent audience, as in they didn't react.
Wait, what time did you go see it? Oh, wait, us?
Us, yeah.
Oh,
you and me.
yeah.
Where I was surprised there wasn't even like an applause at the end of the movie, but when I saw it on Saturday, and I saw it in the afternoon, like 2:00, they were laughing at his scenes when Odysseus is like battling everybody near the end, and he's just standing behind a pillar going, "Get the swords, get the spears."
Oh yeah.
It just everybody's laughing, and I'm like, you know what? Thank you. Like, this is a kind of a funny little moment. But he was
where he thought he could rule like a whole country, but
like,
yeah, he was just like a.
He's good in this. I don't know.
Lack of a better word.
Him literally standing behind that pillar, just telling everybody what to do.
Get the spears. Get the shields.
Dude, you want this kingdom? Why don't you go do something?
I think that was the point of that. Was just like he's not built for that.
Yeah,
and he was never built to go to the Trojan War.
Oh, the other little moment that I liked was when the servant, Mia Goth's character, comes to him and is like, Telemachus is back, and he's like, what are you talking about? And she's like, everybody's saying, and he's like, what the? Basically, it's like a what the fuck are you talking about moment.
Yeah.
Because he expected him to not come back and die and stuff, but yeah.
Who's the next character?
I'm on the Wikipedia page. So next we have Lupita Nyong'o, who is 2 roles in this.
I'm on Letterboxd, and we're both on track here.
Oh, cool. So she's Helen of Troy, and she's Clemenstra. She's briefly in this movie. I turned to Brett, and I said, at least she got a paycheck. Like, she's always great to see. I love Lupita Nyong'o.
Paycheck?
Meaning she got paid to be in this movie.
Her scenes were really good, though.
They are really good. I just wish that her trajectory as an actress, was she got more leading roles. Like, I don't think that she gets enough
Bro,
leading
this
roles.
movie was stacked with cast. Like, this cast is
Right.
insane.
So, but
Like,
this also...
even some of the crewmates, I've recognized them before in movies.
Well, and now I'm understanding that this obviously is not her story. This is not Helen of Troy's
Right.
story.
Yeah.
But what she does with Helen of Troy is like, I really did like her in this. And I think I told you, I did not know that Helen
Right.
got all, like, her face all messed up and stuff
Oh, yeah.
after the battle. So that was surprising. But yeah, I don't know. What did you think? Do you like her in this?
Yeah, she was really good for the time she was in it.
And she gets 2 roles. Next two in this, I have, who do you have?
Let's just go with more... Let's just go with the notable ones. We don't have to go with all of them. But I don't know how to say her name, but Calypso?
Charlize Theron.
Yeah.
Who everybody on Twitter is like, this looks like a Dior ad. Anytime Charlize Theron comes on screen, I am immediately in love. I'm like, I love this woman.
Whoa!
I absolutely love Charlize.
Really?
She's one of my favorite actresses. It could be in a bad movie, like that one that we all watched on Netflix, where she's in the Australian outback. See, it's called Apex, I think. I don't even remember.
Oh, was that her?
Yeah, or like Mad Max. Charlize is great. I mean, if you think about it, her story in this is a big chunk of it, because it's without her, he wouldn't be able to tell his story. But no, I love Charlize.
So then we got Zendaya next as Athena. Athena, the goddess of wisdom and war.
What'd you think of her?
And kind of like Lupita, she wasn't in it that much, but like you said, it wasn't her story either.
You know what she does well?
She
in
played
this
a big
movie?
part in the whole Odyssey though.
Because she guides him, right? Is it more?
Yes,
Is it more?
I think she's more
like you can keep doing
making him feel more guilty about everything that happened. I mean, that's maybe how I see it.
I wouldn't have gotten that from this. I think though that she plays more with her emotions than she does with the lines and everything.
What do you mean?
The scene that I'm remembering is when he comes back to Ithaca and he's talking to Penelope behind her curtain, and he looks across and there's Athena, and her face is somber, and then we know why he specifically sees Athena as Zendaya's face, I guess we would say. And it kind of relates, I guess, to that. Like, you can see the sadness in her face and everything, and really reaching out to her as a goddess and as his protector through all of this.
Yeah, because back in them like mythical days, didn't they think like anybody could be a god or a goddess? So
Zeus's love.
I don't know if maybe he pictured her as a goddess because of what happened to her, or if she actually was a goddess to the people of Troy.
That scene is amazing, which we'll talk about that, but the whole Troy scene.
Let's name a couple more.
I want to talk about Samantha Morton as Circe. Like,
Get your Cersei roll off.
I really love Samantha Morton in this, of just how cunning she is. I wouldn't say evil, because she's only protecting herself, but just like, I think her biggest moment is when she's telling him, like, you know, here's where you need to go to figure out if you're going to go home. But then she obviously warns him, like, it's just going to be you that goes home. But she does it in such a way that is, yes, it is kind of,
She's
I guess.
kind of badass in this movie.
She is. She's great. I know that a lot of people have reacted well to her. So, but she's one of my favorite characters in this.
Why do you want to talk about her? Do you know her from anything else?
Yeah, so she is in Steven Spielberg's movie Minority Report. She plays she plays a young girl in that Tom Cruise basically works with to how do I say this without spoiling it, I guess. She's just like the main female lead in that movie. Yeah. But I've known her from that. So seeing her, because I recently watched Minority Report, but seeing her now, it's just like, that's great. Like, I think I've even read that she didn't think that she'd get a call like this, because she's not in a whole lot of big movies like this. But she's been a standout for me.
Got it.
Yeah. And then another standout, I think, for a lot of people have been John Leguizamo in this too.
Yeah, bro, he went in.
Like I
For
right
only ever
now,
seen him like in comedies or like low budget movies.
right now he is my personal supporting actor winner of the year.
What's that?
So I do my own little personal awards.
Oh yeah, that's
yeah,
right.
yeah. So he's my like supporting actor of the year because I loved him in this. I thought he's doing something I have never seen him do before.
Yeah,
Like
he was
yeah.
hella good in this movie.
Yeah.
What about Agamemnon?
Oh, Benny.
Yeah.
I'm like he's fine. He's in this. I think that his best moment is the Land of the Dead scene.
Where he went back in time.
Mm-hmm.
And they showed. I did like that about this movie, though. I think that's why it was like it's easy for people who don't know what's going on, because they kept showing them flashbacks. I like that a lot.
So that I've been wanting to tell you this, but I've been waiting for this. I did not realize until watching Nolan's first movie Following that doing non-linear storytelling,
What does that mean?
which is telling the story basically out of complete order, going back and forth past and present, is one of his signature things that he does.
Oh,
So-
like the Batman.
Yes. So
Holy
biggest example would be if you look at Batman.
Oppenheimer.
If you look at Oppenheimer, you look at Batman, you look at Interstellar.
Interstellar.
You look at Dunkirk, too.
I need to rewatch that one. It's been a
You
minute.
look at, I think, Tenet. I've seen it once, but I don't remember well.
Tenet was like all over the place.
The biggest example, though, I don't know if you've ever seen. Have you ever seen
Tenet's good,
Memento?
though. I started it, but then I had to go do something, so I didn't finish it.
So Memento works backwards and forwards. So again, the non-linear storytelling, but that's like Nolan's signature thing. And I think with here it works because we're not following Odysseus' story in like
Inception too. That's another one.
obvious. Yes, oh my god,
Yeah.
that's the one I couldn't remember. But we're not following his story of the Odyssey, island to island to island. We're getting bits of this happened here, backwards, forwards, all of that, which I think helps a great deal in this too, because we're not just like, all right, what's the next island? It's, yes, we know there's a next island, but also we get a little bit of the Trojan War too, which then we get more of the Trojan War at the end and everything, so.
John Bernthal, he was in this.
For some reason, I thought he was going to be a villain in this.
Oh, just by the way he looked in the trailer?
Yeah.
He's just the king of Sparta, so he's just like super gritty and aggressive and just...
But, I mean, he's good in this. I
Yeah.
was like, oh, so you're not, like, a villain. Okay.
No, he's just the king of Sparta.
But also the trailer makes me believe that he was part of the suitors, too, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can
Yeah.
see that.
Yeah.
Who else we got? Mia Goth. Ryan Hurst. When I seen him, I was like, what? He's
Who's
from
Ryan Hurst?
He's from Remember the Titans. You ever seen that movie?
Who is he in this, though? I have seen Remember
He's
the Titans.
Mentor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So remember the Titans. He has like the biggest role. He's the white guy that's friends with the black guy. I don't know their name, so I'm just gonna go with that. But that's where I remember him from. And I was like, what the hell? He got that big ass beard now. And then Travis Scott, the Bard. You got any more notable ones?
Elliot Page is Sinan, who opens opens the movie waiting for
Hell of a role right there.
Yes, oh my gosh.
Hell of a role.
But I think that their best scene is in
Bro went in.
The Land of the Dead.
Yeah.
Where I was
The
just
opening
like-
scene.
Well, that too.
Was
but,
okay, wait. Was the opening scene... Was it Travis Scott or was it him? I can't remember.
I
it
think
was
it's
Travis Scott.
It's Travis Scott, which it
But then it
opens up
goes-
for us. Listen to the story of Odysseus.
Yes.
And then we cut to Elliot Page waiting for the Trojans.
I want to say everybody jumped when that first spear hit him. Boom!
Because it goes...
That's just loud.
Right into him. But then when we get to see him again, it's in the Land of the Dead. And it's like Odysseus, basically, why did you leave me behind? Why did you lie to me about this? And it's like,
yeah.
oh my
It was
god.
sad.
That whole Land of the Dead scene, everybody, it's one of the best scenes on film this year. Like every year I tell myself I'm going to make a top like 5 list of the best scenes.
I can't agree. I could tell you mine. Go ahead.
Okay, that's all I gotta say. Like the Land of the Dead scene was my favorite. I liked James Remmer, who's Tiresias, who's a blind prophet, who tells Odysseus like, only you are getting back, and you have to choose.
Oh, that's who that was. Okay.
Between places. Yeah, I didn't know who that was until today.
Can't see his face.
Right, he's like covered. You know who I thought it was? I thought
Excuse
it
my
was Dave.
language.
I thought it was Dave Bautista. If I'm being honest with you,
I didn't see no Batista.
because I was like, when did he get in this movie? But anyway, that was my favorite.
The fact that you call him Dave Bautista is hilarious.
What am I supposed to call him?
Just Batista. My favorite scene?
Yes.
Man, my favorite scene, I got a couple, I'm not gonna lie.
Did you like the
I'm
Trojan
gonna go-
horse scene?
I'm gonna go out of order. Let me go out of order here. I'm gonna go with my first favorite
Non-linear.
one, but this ain't my first favorite one. I'm just gonna go out of order. That's Cyclops in the damn cave. That was insane. But then when they went to the other island where they have like the other giants, and like when the kid stands up and then he turns around and he starts laughing at them and he starts crying, I'm like, what the But I would say my favorite scene was when they were in the Trojan horse.
Mm-hmm.
Holy.
Are you talking like when they first got in and they're just waiting it out?
No, I'm talking when Elliot Page gets slaughtered and then they bring the Trojan horse into Troy, and when they're like pulling it in, and then they cut to all the Greeks inside of the horse. So like that scene, but then when they bring the horse in, and they kind of like stab it, because I don't know, the people of Troy, they kept saying like burn it, because I don't know, maybe they thought people were in it, and I mean obviously they were right.
I feel like they were trying to burn it as like a here's to our
Symbol,
gods, like we
like
won
a symbol,
the war.
right? But yeah, so when they bring it in and then they start getting out, but I liked how real Christopher Nolan made it with when they got out of that horse. They were like all like kind of still like cramped up, like
Yes.
like you know how you get when you're on like a long car drive and you get out and you gotta stretch.
It takes Odysseus a second to like really stand up
Yeah,
and get his bearings.
even John Bertho's
Yeah.
character, like they get out and they're kind of like, oh man, like they've been in there for a while. They had to have been in there for like a week, because when Menelaus was explaining it to Telemachus, how like there was piss and shit everywhere.
And
They
how
had to
men
have been in
died
there for
because
a
of
while.
the men
Yeah.
died because of the tide and everything.
Because of the high tide. Okay, so then, boom, when they get out, this is my favorite scene right here. Like out of the entire movie, I kid you not. When they get out, they could kill everybody, boom, boom, boom. But when they get to what would you call that? The wall that Troy has, and he takes the lantern and drops it, and you see all of them Greek soldiers. I was like, when we first seen it, I was like, oh my god. I was like, what the
I will say, this is exactly how he reacted to a bunch of the scenes in the movie.
The first
'Cause I
time. The
could-
second time I
yeah.
didn't, because I was
'Cause
like,
I could
I
hear
kind of knew it was happening.
I could hear you going, oh my god.
Bro, yeah, this movie I was really excited for. But yeah, when he dropped that lantern and it showed all them, and they're like, ooh.
That little
And-
moment felt like a horror movie. Like you're in the darkness, and you drop the
Yeah,
light,
that
and it's like
was
all these
so
monsters
hard.
could scatter and everything.
That might be the best scene of the entire movie, if I'm being honest.
But then the next thing is they finally open the gate.
They open
and
the
it's
gates.
just
And it's Agamemnon just standing there, and then all the Greeks run in. So Matt Damon said that when they did that scene, he didn't even know that there was actually like 500 plus dudes in all this armor. As soon as he opened the door, he didn't know Agamemnon was going to be right there. So when he opened it, he was like, what the hell? And then he seen all these people just running through. Yeah, that's probably my favorite scene, though, when they
it's such a good
finally
shot
breached the
too.
wall.
That is such a good shot of Agamemnon, where he's just dead center in the black uniform. You don't see his face, just walking. It's just all these guys just. Rah.
Yeah, that's my favorite scene when he drops that lantern and you see all them Greek people just waiting, all them soldiers.
You mentioned the Cyclops. Tell the people what the Cyclops actually was made of.
Cyclops? It was a 60-foot puppeteer.
That is so cool.
It was real.
Like, I finally got to see the puppet on the internet and like what it looked like, and I was like, oh my gosh.
Crazy, right?
It's like, that's an actual thing, and they
And
had to
that
actually
cave-
haul it up.
That cave they recorded in, apparently it was where Zeus was born.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what they said.
The actor who I guess voiced the Cyclops is Cindy Lou Who's dad, the one from the Grinch, the live action Grinch.
Bill Irwin.
Yeah, but she's also in Interstellar too. More Christopher Nolan
Who
connections
is he in
there.
Interstellar?
He's their robot, the robot
Oh,
companion.
he's the voice.
Yeah. Interstellar's a good movie too.
Yeah, but that was my favorite scene. That shit was hard.
Nice.
And I was reacting in IMAX because that shit was loud and I don't think nobody heard me.
I have to ask you, because you read this, is there a lot of emphasis on what happened in Troy in the book, or...
I thought you read this too.
But I read it in high school, and that was over 15 plus years ago.
You remember stuff when you was 3 years old.
That's true, but... I mean, do they take a great emphasis on this, or is it they expect you to know the Iliad? Which the Iliad is the before story. That's like the Troy stuff.
What do you mean? They take emphasis on what?
Like, did Nolan take the Battle of Troy from the Odyssey, or did he take it from the Iliad?
They don't talk about the Battle of Troy in the book that I remember.
that's what I'm wondering then. Okay, so then he just like, it's from the other stories then.
Yeah, the book is just the complete Odyssey of Odysseus.
Okay. Which I like that we get to see Troy though, because we're
So do
understanding
I.
like, we're understanding why he is on
Like now
this journey.
now
and
I don't have to
stuff.
watch the movie Troy. I'm good. I already know what happens.
Gosh. That's true too.
Did it feel like 3 hours?
The
To me,
first
it
time,
didn't.
the first time, no. The second time, no again. Which I was very impressed with.
Even mom and dad said that like it didn't feel like 3 hours.
Well, that's good. Because I would have... There's 3-hour movies that feel 3 hours, but I felt because there was always something happening.
And you said
That-
you said in your Letterboxd review that like the editing was really good. I noticed that watching this in Dolby.
Yeah.
How like
So,
really good it was.
with editing comes pacing, which is just like the rhythm of the movie, meaning how it like, does it feel long? Does it feel that things are dragged? Does it feel like I'm sitting here for those 3 hours? And I don't think on the 2 times I've seen it, and I take it for you too, the 2 times you've seen it, it does not feel its full 3-hour run. Like, I feel like I could have sat there for another at least 20 minutes. And the only reason I had to go to the bathroom on my second time was because I chugged my drink and I was like, I'm going to go. But literally, I turned to Brett and I was like, if you want to go to the bathroom at any point, I wouldn't if I were you. The owner of the theater even gave that warning to people. He was like, there is no good place to leave during this movie. So you're risking it. I will say that when I went...
I would say when Tom Holland's talking to Anne Hathaway, that's probably it though. Even then though, it's kind of tough to leave because you'd come back like, what the hell just happened?
I went when they made it to the island of the sun god, but you're still going to miss something in there that's important. That leads
Like
into
the whole island scene, or just when they got there?
when they got there.
Okay, yeah, you missed
Yeah.
some.
But you're going to miss something important that then leads into the next scene, which is like this boat scene that is like super iconic. Like that, even the owner was like, there's going to be a boat scene in this that y'all are going to be floored about. And I was
What
like,
did you
okay.
take from this movie that was like, after you watched it, you're like, okay, what's like a message you took from this movie?
I don't know message, but there was one moment that, if I can talk about, that on the second time got me more emotional and
I already
kind
know.
of connected with me. And you can say that's the one if it's right, but it is when Telemachus meets Odysseus for
Wait.
the first time.
Before you go there, how does he know it's Odysseus?
He knows because the dog... Forgive me if I don't know the dog's name. He's an actor in this movie, though. The dog sees Odysseus, who is his owner, really for the last time, and then dies right there and then. And he's like, you bury him on the hill, and Telemachus is like, where you first met. Are you Odysseus? And it just goes from there. And I'm like, the second time I watched it, the first time I didn't think
And
about it.
isn't it crazy that like even when he first met him, he didn't even know.
Yeah.
Because like obviously there's no pictures or paintings or anything.
Like it's just a word of mouth, and he was really a little toddler when they had last met and
Yeah.
everything and
Yeah.
all that. And but yeah, I think that you understand where I'm coming from of what I would say if I was like, oh, meeting your father for the first time in your life and stuff, and I was like, oh wow.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a good scene. I liked it, and I especially liked how it just led up to it. And he doesn't make a big deal about it. Like he's obviously not like, oh my god, everybody, he's back, because he knows that there's a plan to everything. Like he knows that if he were to announce that Odysseus is here, we'll hit
So
the fan.
on this watch, I noticed I paid close attention to. It was when he was talking to Anne Hathaway through the little screen thing, wall,
Mm-hmm.
whatever the hell that was. And then they showed the flashback of him at Troy at the war,
Mm.
and he's talking about how would Zeus feel if he was here to see how they uh, how they pretty much bypassed his laws and just how they just slaughtered everybody. So they went to war, but they have Zeus's law, right? And they're supposed to believe in it and abide by it. But instead, they killed all these people, all these women. They probably killed children, but they didn't show it. I feel like there's a deeper message behind this film when it comes to war.
Well, because the war is what, I mean, sends Odysseus on his Odyssey,
Like this movie can
and
resonate with what's going on today in the world.
yeah, it's the choices that people make.
Right.
It's the
One
choices
man,
that
one
people make.
choice.
Yeah,
That's what he said in the movie.
like he knows
One man, one bad choice.
he's fully aware that the choices that he made at in Troy affected his journey home.
Yeah,
Like
and I
it,
mean, he got what he deserved pretty much. And that's why for a long time he didn't want to go home. Deep inside he didn't want to go home because he felt guilty.
I will say on the second viewing of that, because you mentioned that when we got out of
Of
everything, that he
IMAX.
felt guilty of it. That I noticed that he was saying that this time around,
Yeah.
and like the song of the sirens too is like that's when he really emphasizes it's like deep down I don't want to go home.
Mhm.
It's like, am I worthy to go home?
Yeah.
Because what happened there in Troy is still so deep inside of him, and that's still that regret of what happened. And it's like, in the grand scheme of things, if you think about it, they went to war for one person. That's Helen of Troy, which she has her moment when she's talking to Telemachus and is like, "Give your mother my love for me," and then grabs him and says, "Just tell her I'm sorry for Troy. I'm sorry for everything." And it's because of her that has led Odysseus to being gone for
20 years.
20 years. Yeah. No, I see what you're saying though. Is that kind of what you were saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's just a deeper message behind it, I feel like.
I think that this
And it's
connects
sad.
to I think that this connects to with Oppenheimer. Now that like you're
Oh,
kind
with the
of
bomb.
emphasizing men's
How no one's
choices.
kind of putting messages out there
Yeah.
with what we're
Like
going on with today, even.
because if everybody's seen Oppenheimer out there, I mean there's a good moment where Oppenheimer really regrets opening up a Pandora's box, which now we do have nuclear bombs and we have the capabilities to destroy like that, and we do look at ourselves as like at any point this could happen. So I mean, a good connection there
And
that
he even
happened,
felt kind of guilty that he even created that bomb
right?
in that movie.
And it's like a good connection of just our regrets. Like everybody is human and everybody has regrets of things, and you know, our choices. But see how deep this movie got.
Yeah, this movie is hella good. I want to see it again. I probably will this weekend or this week.
Would you rate it?
Five, five, four, three, 5 stars.
5 stars.
Yeah.
Yeah, same, both times.
Do you think this movie was 5-star worthy?
I think it was.
So do I.
I think for me it was, and for you, yeah. Like I told everybody on the last episode I didn't know what to expect, and genuinely surprised. Like I feel like I think you might have mentioned it. Like I was able to understand this movie without remembering the story and everything, and like it wasn't an old English. But anyway, everybody go see the Odyssey. It's gonna be in theaters for a while. If you have the capabilities to see it in IMAX, in Dolby, in whatever premium large format there is, I would take the chance to do that.
You think there would be a 4K for it?
Like a physical media release?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I think that if we don't pre-order it the second that it's announced,
I think if it's not like a... I'd have to disagree because I feel like if it's not like a special one, it will, you know? Because after hearing I'm not saying I heard everybody's reaction to IMAX, but like how you said, nobody clapped or anything. It's like people are probably up and down with this movie.
The good
Because
thing
people
about
want, get it from the book. Let's go word for word in the book. Like, nah, that. You don't gotta go word for word in the book. This dude made it his own, and it was hella good. I read the book. The book was hella good. This movie, hella good.
I was looking on Twitter too of like different things that were left out of this movie, and the things that were left out, I mean, to you, were they important things that were left out?
After watching John Leguizamo's performance, I would have liked for him to have his backstory moment.
Oh, he gives a backstory?
In the book, yeah.
Okay.
Because he was a slave and he was bought by Odysseus' dad. And he grew up with Odysseus' sister. So I guess I would have liked just that. That's it, though.
Mm-hmm. Because, there's Hermes, another god in this, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he's not in this, which, I don't think you needed that. The whole lotus flower story is just, it's transferred to Calypso and not actually, like, lotus people. Yeah. Which, that's fine, because it helps of why he's with her for 7 years.
What did you just say before that?
Hermes, the messenger god.
Oh, okay. So that's what I liked about this. How they didn't actually... Because in the book, they actually had the gods, like, talking to each other. Or they had Athena talking to Zeus. So I liked how he didn't do all that. I like how he kept that out. Because I feel like that would have made the movie, like, dumb. You know what I'm saying?
I read...
It's like, why would you go...
Made it feels like it would have made it cheesy.
Yeah, that's the word. Cheesy.
Yeah.
It would have made it, like, super corny.
Because I did read on IMDb that Robert Downey Jr. was in consideration to play Poseidon.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't do that. That would have been weird. I like how
we only have one god in this.
I like how when they mentioned Zeus, that thunder hit. Or like they mentioned Poseidon and that water was going. Like that.
Like that's all we need to see.
That's all we needed.
Like the bow and arrow scene near the end, the test or whatever. Where it's
that's what I want to talk about. Hold on.
Where it's the thunder.
Not the bow and arrow scene.
Like,
something just came to my head. Go ahead, finish.
Oh, I was just gonna say they're starting to lock the doors and the thunder goes and it's like, looks like Zeus wants to watch too. But
okay. So, did you feel any Guillermo del Toro in this movie? Do you know Christopher Nolan was inspired by him with the Cyclops?
I probably now that you're saying it, I could understand that.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool.
Because that's a very Guillermo-y thing to do a practical effect instead of doing a CGI
Oh
effect.
yeah, that Cyclops.
Or something like that, yeah.
Now that I was looking at it, and they showed like Pan's Labyrinth trailer before that. That Cyclops was something out of a Guillermo del Toro film for real.
What about that bow and arrow scene though? The challenge scene,
bro. Dad got hyped. I seen him. He's like, oh yeah, he's about to. Yeah, he already knew.
See, thank you, because that's what I was hoping our audience was going to be like the first time.
That's how I was. Like, I was hyped.
Because it is a moment where it builds up and builds up. He strings the arrow. I
love movies like that.
He boing with the arrow and then whoosh through it, hits the wood, and then it's like, what? And then the guy's like, wait, arrow through his neck, fighting starts.
That guy is off of he's on Walking Dead. That's where I know him from. What's his name?
Corey Hawkins
Is that his name?
as Polybus. Oh, he is in
Oh,
Walking
yeah.
Dead.
Yeah, Walking Dead. Oh, he's in Straight Outta Compton too. He's Dr. Dre.
I know him from In the Heights.
What's that? Is that a show?
It's the movie musical.
Oh, with what's his name?
Anthony Ramos.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I rate this 5 stars, and I'll rate it 5 stars again for today after I write my little review over it.
Nice. It is a good 5-star movie.
Anybody who doesn't rate it 5 stars, and if I follow you or you follow me, you're getting blocked.
Oh my god.
Straight up, bro. This might be my favorite movie ever. I have to see it like 3 more times to realize, but yeah, this might be my one.
Met all your expectations then?
Yes. Oh yeah, for sure.
And more?
I just hope they don't try to make a part 2 or something like that.
Christopher Nolan's next movie goes on sale this week for a 2029 release. Did you see that?
What is it?
Nobody knows yet. It hasn't been announced.
He said he wasn't making a movie for 3 years. That's probably like a hoax or something.
That's what I've
He said
been
he was so
reading.
wore out from this one that he needs a break.
I remember this one on sale last year, and it sold out within minutes too. But that was
This?
if you saw it in the 70 millimeter. Yeah, if you saw it in 70.
We didn't even talk about the score by I don't know his last name, but I know his name's Ludwig.
Ludwig Göransson,
Bro, his scores are insane.
where he actually uses like classical Greek music and
So-
instruments.
So when we were watching it today, it was the part where they were going up to Cersei's house.
Hmm.
Mom had like her sweater, and she like covered her eyes because of the score.
Yeah.
Because of the score, the music right there in that scene, it was like hella scary. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, something scary's about to happen. And I was like, no, it's not. So yeah, I feel like that score was hella scary in some parts.
There's one scene in here where the music reminded me of you've not seen The Lord of the Rings yet, have you?
No, I haven't.
Where it reminded me of that, and it was just like, it was a sense of, and I mean, I said this, like, he was using classical Greek instruments, which I read that he actually had to make himself, because they don't make them anymore. We're not in ancient Greece, which I just thought was really cool. Like, he most recently did, I mean, other than The Mandalorian.
Who are we talking about?
The composer, Ludwig Göransson.
Okay.
But, like, other than Mandalorian, he did last year Sinners, which he did a lot with just, like, the style of the music in that to reflect the time and the culture and stuff. Like, the score was great. As you would say, the score went hard in this.
So he got that Ludwig dude. Him and Ryan Coogler have a good relationship.
Do you know they went to college together?
Yep, they went to college together at USC. And I guess Ludwig, he did Ryan Coogler's like short films at first.
Mm-hmm.
And then his first one he did, his like bigger movie, was Fruitvale Station. And then he did the Creeds. I think he did all the Creeds. He might have just did one. But he did Black Panther as well.
He did Creed 1 and 2.
But he also did Oppenheimer.
Mm-hmm.
Oppenheimer is one of my favorite songs. Whenever they showed I think it's when they showed the bomb, like one of your favorite parts in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like,
Where that score is like, that's throughout the whole movie, too.
yeah.
But he's also, I mean, he's won 3 Oscars for his stuff. Like, the
What
man knows what
movies?
he's doing. He won score for Black Panther, Oppenheimer, and last year for Sinners.
Oh, he won for Sinners?
Mm-hmm.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, so he's won quite a bit.
But yeah, that's all I have. That score, man. I love the score and I love the cinematography.
Oh, cinematography, yes, by Hoyte van Hoytema, who is another one of
good.
collaborators with Christopher Nolan.
He's
as of
like
late.
his major one, man.
Yeah, he started.
Interstellar, Dunkirk, Tenet.
So he started with Interstellar. So he won for Oppenheimer, Which, I mean, yes. I
Oh,
mean,
he did The
that's-
Fighter, too. Whoa. That's major. That was a good movie.
He did one of the James Bond movies.
Spectra.
Mhm.
He did Nope. I want to see her.
Oh,
I
he
still
did
wanna see
Nope?
that. Yeah, he did Nope. It's up there.
Oh, okay.
I'm on Letterboxd.
Yeah, and he has an Oscar for Oppenheimer, so. Also, we always talk about budget. This was made for $250 million. And just this week alone, worldwide was 264 million. So, I'd say success.
Have you got any new movies?
Like purchases?
Yeah.
No, not since Barnes and Noble last week.
What's your Criterion Closet video? I need to send that to you.
Yeah, I wanted to show KB and Brett.
No, you can just post it.
Or that too.
You don't want to post it?
If I tag Criterion, I'm gonna be like, give me some free stuff.
No, I'll have you in the closet.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I
Put me
bought
in
some
there.
movies.
Yeah, what'd you get? Oh yeah, because you told me you got Badlands, but then you said you couldn't remember the other one.
Badlands? What is that?
Not Badlands, sorry, that's the other Terrence Malick movie, Days of Heaven.
What's Badlands, though?
Badlands is his other movie, Terrence Malick. It's about
Is
it's
it
like
on
a Bon.
Criterion?
Yeah, it's like a Bonnie and Clyde. That's my favorite of the Terrence Malick movies.
He got a movie called The New World on Criterion. That looks hard. Have you seen it?
That's the one I've never seen.
Oh yeah, I got Days of Heaven. I also bought this today. Hold on. Did you see it? So this one, I tried getting on Plex the past 2 weeks. Cause like when you add stuff to your watch list, AI does it and they add it, but it never added. So I was like, I'll buy it and watch it. Cause it's on no other streaming service.
Oh, okay.
The one you just bought, Totem.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one, you know how I told you about how I wanted to buy the box set, but then I looked at the box set and I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna buy the box set. 'Cause I only want maybe 3 of them, but this is the 4th one. I might want 5 actually total. But this is the one I got because I seen a TikTok edit. That was hard. You want to see it?
Is it a Kubrick?
How did you know?
I remember things you tell me.
Yeah.
Which one is it? Is it Barry Lyndon?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Gee, look at me. 2 for 2. Nice.
Yeah. I seen this edit on TikTok. That was hard.
You're going to like the way it looks.
I got one more too. I had to go to Walmart, so I bought some pants. Let me go grab it. It's upstairs. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
I'm surprised you haven't guessed what I got. I just said I went to Walmart. Can you guess what I got?
Oh, you got Obsession.
Nah.
No.
What are you talking about?
It's like you went to Walmart. You got Obsession. I don't know.
The lighting in my room may have gave it away.
Oh, yeah. Obsession.
Let's go. My second favorite movie of the year. 3rd, actually. Behind 2 bangers, Project Hail Mary and obviously the Odyssey.
No, I haven't gotten any new ones lately. I'm waiting for Tuesday for that Mike Mills release on Criterion.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that.
So let's wrap this thing up.
Sure. That was the Odyssey.
That was the Odyssey with our new rebrand, our new name, split screen.
Welcome to Split Screen.
I hope you guys like the name. I hope you guys like this podcast. And I hope you guys like the Odyssey. And I hope you guys like, share, subscribe our pod. And we do appreciate all the listeners listening.
Don't
and all
forget to
the
comment
support.
too. Like, give us a shout out and we'll shout you out.
If you're listening on YouTube, comment. We'll give you a free shout out. No charge. Christian, you got anything else for this Odyssey?
I think that's it. It was a good film. That was our first film that we've seen just the 2 of us together too.
Finally, just me and Christian. Wham bam. Thank you, ma'am.
That's a wrap. I'm Christian.
And I'm Sebastian. 2 brothers.
Two perspectives.
One screen. Thanks for listening. Catch y'all next time.
Bye.
That works.